All right, let's pivot now from meth to marijuana because a small county in southern Oregon also wants money. They want it from the state, specifically more than $7 million. Why? Illegal marijuana grows, they say, are completely out of control. And even in a state where marijuana is legal, they say this is a really dire problem that they need to tackle. Dire because this isn't just about the weed. Let's talk about why. First, you should know there are multiple small rural counties at the center of this boom. First up, Klamath County. Here are some examples of what's been happening there. Last month, the deputies found a massive potato shed serving as an illegal marijuana grow. Look at that photo. The whole operation was worth $100 million. They also, on this site, found abandoned makeshift kitchens and cots for workers, most of whom didn't speak English and fled. The sheriff said he hadn't seen anything like that in his 30 years of police work. A couple weeks later, officials found a warehouse filled with about $20 million worth of illegal marijuana. Nearby, they found tents and living quarters for about 28 workers, plus 2 kids who were living there with their parents. Deputies there say they believe cartels are to blame and they are purposefully trying to overwhelm the legal system. And for now, they say it's working. So to understand just how overwhelmed these small counties are, let's move over now to Jackson County, because like their neighbors in Klamath County, Jackson County authorities are struggling with illegal marijuana grows, overwhelming not just their legal system, but also their water supply. Here's Jackson County Commissioner Rick Dyer.
We're seeing cases that used to take about 3 weeks to clear, these complaint cases, are now taking upwards to 4 months and beyond. The Water Master has actually seen a 700% increase in water-related, water theft mainly, complaints. They're not even, they don't have the staff to even address about half of those complaints. So we are outmanned, we're outgunned, and the way we look at it is we don't really do something meaningful to address it, that problem will grow. And then, of course, whatever the potential solution will be even more costly.
It's pretty scary amid a drought, right? So according to Commissioner Dyer, it definitely doesn't stop there. Here's what he said about the crimes that tend to stem from these massive illegal marijuana grows.
This is a humanitarian crisis. We're talking about narco slavery. We're talking about human trafficking. We're seeing, again, assaults on the workers that are brought up to work in some of these operations. We've seen child abuse or child neglect cases, animal abuse. We've seen sexual abuse cases. This is beyond just a nuisance factor. There's of course a dramatic quality of life factor with people that live in Jackson County. But like I say, beyond that, we have a humanitarian crisis that's at a scope that I don't even think we completely understand or appreciate.
So leaders there, because of this, have declared a state of emergency, and they're requesting $7 million from the Oregon State Legislature to specifically battle illegal marijuana grows. Now, $7 million obviously is a lot of money, so we asked Commissioner Dyer to tell us where specifically that money would go.
This is a request for resources to adequately staff the personnel we need to what we feel make some sort of an impact, a meaningful impact on the illegal marijuana activity and the impacts and consequences associated with it. And it'll go towards law enforcement personnel. It will go towards code enforcement personnel. It will go towards Water Master personnel. It'll go towards DA, district attorney staff. It will go towards hearings officers. Everybody up and down the line that has something to do, that has a part to play in how we address this extremely difficult situation that we're facing down here.
So we asked, in light of all of this, for some tangible perspective. Like, how bad is this? Can you quantify this? And Dyer says, get this, the county has the ability to handle 40 illegal marijuana sites per year, meaning crack down on them and process them through the legal system. 40. Right now, they estimate the county houses more than 2,000 illegal grows. They can handle 40. So what's next? Jackson County's $7 million request is going to the Oregon Legislative Fiscal Office Emergency Board. We'll keep an eye on what happens next.